We really started looking at mobile devices last year, and our first protocol was to contact AMA, and we looked at the possibilities of using iPods.
I suppose, you know, whenever you're spending that amount of money, you want to ensure that you're getting good value for it, and that it's something that in the future that's going to be literally future-proof. And I think that certainly for the next 10, 15 years, those devices are going to be at the forefront of the way education moves.
It's very, very accessible and easy for the children to use. We had concerns when we first brought them in that the children would find it difficult to use iPods, but really they're teaching the teachers as such. We're more facilitators for their learning.
The use of mobile devices in primary schools raises expectations among learners, and they become, you know, very adept at using these to learn effectively. And so it raises the bar as well for us, in that we need to make sure we're ready for them to come. And it's a very creative way to learn, and it has implications for post-primary teaching and learning, that we need to develop what the skills that have already been embedded in primary school.
I've been lucky enough to visit some of our local primary schools to see how they've been using mobile devices, and what I saw really just blew me away. We had children engaged in drama and art and looking up materials and presenting materials, and they were just so engaged, and one child was able to take their work from their tablet and display it in front of everybody else. It was just fabulous to watch, and I would have loved to have filmed it and then showed it to all of our staff, because they need to be aware of what is happening in the primary school, so when the children come in, that we don't have them going back to the boring old applications, the non-creative use of software, and then we start expanding our horizons and getting people to make the best use of these things to improve learning and teaching in the classroom.
The wonderful thing about the Creative Learning Centre was that they provided support throughout the project, because it is a daunting task when you're going down an avenue that you don't really know where you're going. There was continuous support, continuous feedback. If I had an issue, it was only a phone call away. And then there was the classroom demonstrations, which they provided themselves. They really did take me through the project, and they left me really at a stage where I feel that I could take on a project of a similar scale myself.
It would be easy for these to become gimmicky and used, you know, inappropriately. So I think one of the challenges will be professional development for staff, to know how the devices can be used to enhance the learning intentions, rather than just filling in time or amusing pupils, even though they definitely could do that. So I think it's very much about planning for their careful use, and I think that'll be a big challenge.